Everything you need to know about buying an electric vehicle. Environmental impact. What we'll cover today. Does it really make that much of an impact? This video will take a comprehensive look at the environmental footprint of owning an electric vehicle and the real impact they have on the planet. The emission savings in fueling an electric vehicle versus a conventional gas-powered vehicle is the equivalent of planting about 241 trees per year. Environmental impact. In British Columbia, charging and driving an electric vehicle produces just 10% of the greenhouse gases emitted by an equivalent gas-powered vehicle covering the same distance. According to BC Hydro, electricity generation accounts for less than 1% of the province's total greenhouse gas emissions. In comparison, in the United States, emissions from electricity generation account for 28% of total greenhouse gas emissions. In Australia, that number is 37%. The good news, technology is changing every day. Even the dirtiest power is getting cleaner every year. Most experts agree that buying an electric vehicle is almost always a win for the environment. In other parts of Canada, where electricity may be generated using fossil fuels such as the prairies and the Maritimes, driving an EV is still better in regard to net CO2 output than a gas-powered vehicle. The assertion that an EV hurts the environment when it draws electricity from a coal-powered plant has been largely disproven. The impact of batteries. Before an electric vehicle charges for the first time, one key part of its power system already has a significant carbon footprint, the battery. The battery is produced from several different metals like nickel, cobalt, and lithium. Mining and processing the minerals, plus the battery manufacturing process, involves substantial emissions of carbon and huge environmental impacts. Manufacturing emissions, the real cost of batteries. Electric vehicles have higher manufacturing emissions than gas-powered cars due to battery production. However, a study from the Union of Concerned Scientists found that battery electric cars make up for their higher manufacturing emissions within 18 months of driving. Shorter range models can offset the extra emissions within 6 months and continue to outperform gasoline cars until the end of their lives. Oil and gas industry. We all know the impact of fossil fuels, but let's compare it to EV batteries. Oil is extracted at great cost, used once and burned, releasing toxic gases into the atmosphere every time the engine is used. It is one of the leading causes of the climate crisis. A gas-powered vehicle keeps polluting long after the gas is extracted from the earth. The bare facts about EV batteries. On the other hand, electric vehicle batteries can be used many times and do not release toxic gases into the atmosphere. A battery pack in an electric vehicle is anticipated to last about 10 to 14 years. At that stage, the pack will be down to about 70% of its original capacity. This pack can then be dismantled and reused as energy storage in a home or workplace. This extends the life of the cell for another 10 years or more. After that, they can be recycled. While far from a perfect solution for the environment, batteries in electric vehicles offer many real tangible benefits over conventional gas-powered vehicles. Hybrid electric vehicles, more kilometers, less gas. HEVs ushered in an era of more efficient driving when they first hit the market over 20 years ago. While still heavily reliant on gas, hybrids are extremely fuel efficient, making the impact on the environment a smaller one. Drivers get about 700 to 900 kilometers on a tank. Some judicious drivers even hit the 1,000-kilometer mark. Plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, PHEVs. PHEVs can drive powered by gas or by the battery alone. They have a smaller carbon footprint than traditional gasoline-powered vehicles and are extremely fuel efficient. Battery electric vehicles. Electric vehicles do not emit any of the harmful emissions that are created by traditional gasoline-powered engines and are as clean as the energy they use for their power. They are zero-emission vehicles, making them an excellent choice for reducing your carbon footprint. Tip: install a solar panel at home to power your at-home charging station for a truly green driving experience. Let's sum it up. Power source. How your electricity is generated matters, but even with the dirtiest power plants, EVs are a win. Batteries. When compared to the oil and gas industry, the production of batteries still tips the scale for the better. Eco-impact. HEVs, PHEVs, and EVs all have a positive impact on your videos. Kia Victoria is here for you. Government at Hillside in Victoria, British Columbia. Thanks for watching.